Okay, so to use Workbench, we need to install the Workbench module, which you can find at drupal.org/project/workbench. And Workbench requires views, which you can find at drupal.org/project/views. So we'll install that as well. And views requires ctools, which is at drupal.org/project/ctools. So we'll also install that. Once they are installed, you'll go to your modules page, and we're going to enable Chaos Tools, Views, and I'll go ahead and enable Views UI for later, and the Workbench module. And with those enabled, let's go home. So for the Workbench module, there's actually no configuration that you need to do. The thing that it does by itself is creates a My Workbench menu item in our menu bar. So I'll go ahead and click that. And in our My Workbench dashboard, you'll see the My Content and Create Content tabs at the top of the page. Now right now there's no content on the site, so these aren't very helpful. I'm going to go ahead and install the Devel module and create some dummy content. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to refresh the page. And you'll see we've got a lot of content on the site now. Let's explore this page for just a minute. The first thing you'll see is in the top left corner, the My Profile section. Now this is actually a link to my profile, so if I click it, it takes me to my profile, which is great. And I also have the Edit My Profile link right there, so I can go straight to editing my profile, changing a password, for example. The next section is the My Edits section. Now this will show anything that you have created or edited recently. And the final section is the All Recent Content section. This is going to show all recent content on the site, and if you have permission, it will give you an edit link to the right. Clicking on the node title will actually take you to that piece of content. And that's the same with the My Edits. It also has an edit link and a link to the content. Now the My Edits and All Recent tabs at the top are the same thing as clicking View All next to My Edits or All Recent Content. So let's take a look at My Edits. So this page actually shows us a much longer list of all of my recent edits, and we can page to the next if we have additional items. We also have some filters, so we could add a filter. Let's go ahead and just type something in for a title, so we can see anything with that title. We can also filter by type. Let's choose basic page. And then we can choose whether or not it's published. And if there were more items, we could decide how many items would be on the page. So I'm going to clear all this out and show you that we could just show 10 items per page. The all recent content is the exact same idea, has all recent content on the site with the same filters and edit links. And back on the My Workbench dashboard, we also have a Create Content tab. Now if we click this, this will look very similar to if we were to go to Content, Add Content, but there's a slight difference on this page. This is actually showing all entities that you can create. So initially this is just node types, but when we get to the Workbench media videos, we're going to be able to actually create media items from this screen as well. That's something that you cannot do from the Content, Add Content page.